Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Alexis Blake. I am a transgender woman sharing my life, stories and transition on social media. And today, I'm getting electrolysis. I'm in the car because I've just finished work, which is why my hair's looking a bit crazy. And I'm about to go and get electrolysis. And I want to take you guys with me so I can talk about it because there's not actually too much out there about it. So part of my transition, part of a lot of people's transition from male to female is getting rid of the facial hair. A common misconception is that hormones, the hormone replacement therapy that we have, gets rid of facial hair. It doesn't. It does help get rid of other parts of body hair and reduce body hair, but it does nothing for the facial hair. We have to get it lasered and removed by electrolysis, which is a long process. So I started getting laser about a year and a half ago, one a month. I thought most of it had gone, and to be fair, I'd say about 90% of my facial hair was gone. That was my facial hair before. It was very thick, like each individual hair was like super thick, if that makes sense. I got a lot of ingrown hairs and stuff. Laser reduces the amount of hair that you have by sending a light beam into the skin, and it damages the follicle to a point where the hair can no longer grow. Whereas electrolysis is the only permanent method of hair removal. So with electrolysis, they put a teeny tiny needle into the follicle, they zap the hair, and then they slide the hair out with tweezers, and that hair will never grow back again. A lot of trans people, like myself, we start with laser, get rid of as much as we can with laser because it's cheaper, faster, and less painful. And then the last sort of little bits we get rid of with electrolysis, which is where I am now. A lot of women actually reached out to me when I spoke about this before, talking about PCOS, menopause causing facial hair growth. So I know it is more common in women and not a lot of people speak about it. And I know it can be a huge confidence hindrance because it feels awful. Let me put my phone down because I need to add the numbing cream on, because if you think I'm getting electrolysis without numbing cream, you're crazy. I personally preferred laser as well, because with laser, you shave before you have the treatment, and then the laser can get into the hair follicle and zap the root of the hair follicle. So with electrolysis, you have to grow your hair, which for me is an absolute nightmare. I have been shaving my face every single day since I started my transition nearly 2 years ago. So I haven't seen like actual lengthy facial hair. I've seen 5 o'clock shadow and it's not been nice. The more it's grown, the more makeup I've put over the top of it to try and cover it up. I think you couldn't really see it unless you were looking close, but you know, when you have an insecurity yourself, it makes you feel like everyone's looking at it. Oh my gosh, look, I wear a lot of dark makeup. It's been the most irritating part of transitioning, is getting rid of this hair, waiting for my hair to grow, waiting for the hormones to make changes to my body. All that stuff I've been far more patient with, but this has been a pain, an absolute pain. So if you are trying to get rid of your facial hair, I understand the struggle. Oh my gosh, my chin, it's so scratchy. I hate it. So I'm just going to go in with some Emla numbing cream, and then I'm going to pop some cling film over the top, mainly here, because this area does not feel nice. I had 2 sessions of electrolysis about a year ago, maybe a bit more, and from what I remember, it's bearable pain. It's not as bad as a tattoo. So if you've had a tattoo, it's not that bad, but it just stings and feels a bit uncomfortable, and especially the upper lip. If you've ever had a lip filler, you know that hurts. It's not nowhere near as painful as that, don't worry, but it hurts above the upper lip because it's a really sensitive area. I need to set off driving now. I haven't got anything to wash my hands with, so my hands are probably going to start tingling in 10 minutes. Right, I'm ready to go. I have to drive looking like this. People are going to think I'm crazy. If anyone sees me whilst I'm driving there and you look in and see me through the car window, please don't laugh or judge me. Okay, I'll see you guys there. Okay, I'm home and it was a bit more sore than I remember. My fault because I didn't use enough numbing cream. I should have put it on way thicker and a bit sooner to give it time to really do its magic. So they are the clips. You guys have seen how it is done. It is a long process removing facial hair with electrolysis, but it's permanent. That's why I am doing it, whereas laser reduces hair up to 80%. That's what they say anyway. This area is not fun, I'll not lie. If you're ever going to get it done above your upper lip and under your nose, it's really sore. But it's just an hour and it's over and done with. I do have lots of red dots where Claire has taken all the hair from. That's totally normal. The redness and the raised skin and texture and bumpiness, again, is super, super normal because there's been extreme heat put into the hair follicle to zap it, and then the hair and follicle have been pulled out effectively. So that's why it's looking a little bit crazy. And my makeup, I can't take myself seriously with half makeup on. It looks so strange. Future me just hopping in here. I just want to show you what electrolysis is like the days after you have it, because when you have it, it doesn't sort of appear that you've had nothing done. So here you can see, especially, I've just moisturised, that's what that is. Red dots from where the follicles have been removed, and here. So with makeup, it does kind of cover it up, but it's just something to bear in mind that you have to grow the hair leading up to having the electrolysis. You have it, and then when you have it, you have little tiny scars for a few days afterwards. That was a train. So it's just something to bear in mind. I mean, these won't scar. I've had this before and it did this, and they go away after a week max. And you also get texture as well. So like the day after I had it done, I put makeup on and you could see lots of bumps in my skin because it's the follicle, I guess, because when they remove the hair, the follicle comes out with it. So that's what that is. So it's just something to think about. I've just done my makeup because I wanted to show you guys that it can be covered up. I mean, you can still see a little bit of texture, but it doesn't bother me. And in a couple of days, that'll be completely gone. So this is now 36 hours after I had electrolysis, and that's what it looks like. So it's not too bad. That's everything. I go to Luxe Clinic in Yorkshire, and she's called Claire. Lovely, lovely woman. And she works with a lot of trans women as well for facial hair and other areas for surgeries and stuff. So she is very well versed in working with trans people, which is, it's nice. You feel sort of safe and she understands the sort of process and everything. So that is a really nice side of it as well. So if you live in Yorkshire and you want electrolysis, I would recommend her. I'm done. I hope this helps you guys and you learned something. I don't know, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video with a full face of makeup on next time. Okay, bye. Bye.